Hi, today I am going to demonstrate how you can containerize your application. So as you can see in figure that these are the physical containers, and why I am showing you this picture. First of all, as a beginner, when we first heard about containers, so we think about this. And what is the universal thing with these containers? They are portable from one place to another due to its fixed shape and size. So worldwide, this container shape and size is fixed so that they can easily put it on ship and can be transported from one place to another place or one country to another country. And you can see they are isolated. One container item is isolated from another container. And so in the term of software, so containers are the software packages and which are all the codes and dependency comprises in that container, and they can be easily portable from one computing environment to another computing environment. It means that if some developer is working in a dev environment on some container, so the people who are working in production environment, they can use that container easily without any dependency lag or a version difference and so many other things. So this is the advantage of containerization. So what are the advantages of scale containerization? It is first one is portability, that they can be easily portable from computing environment to another. Then isolation, one container is totally isolated from another container. Next is reproducibility, that if one container get destroyed or get deleted, then they can be reproduced. And the next one is about scalability. So containers can be scaled up. So there is the other technology available for that purpose. So in today's demo, I will show you how we can containerize one application. So for that, prerequisite is that you must have Docker engine installed in your uh, computer, laptop, or in your virtual machine. So I have already installed Docker engine on my Ubuntu EC2 instance. So we can check it. Let me run command docker images. So I'm not getting any image. Similarly, docker ps. So this command shows the containers. So still there is no container. So first of prerequisite is that Docker container must be installed on your machine. Next, what we have to do, let me show you the content of this directory. And we are in home Ubuntu container demo. And let me show you the content. So there are two files. One is Docker file, another is index.html. So index.html is simple static website which I will show you. And Docker file is a text file which being used to create Docker images. And with that images, we used to create Docker container. So what is the inside in this Docker file? So let me cat it. So here you can see it has been written from. So this is the content of Docker file. From is the instruction, then nginx. Nginx is the host operating system of web server which I am using, and this nginx image I am using in this Docker file, and you can search this nginx over uh, Docker Hub registry. So Docker Hub registry is the place where you can store all the Docker images as well as millions of Docker images already available here. You can pull it in your application. So I am looking for nginx. So this is the Docker official image file which I am using, nginx image I am using in our Docker file to create a Docker image. And so how I'm going to create Docker image. So for that, so I have to build it. So Docker build, and these are the steps which I will put inside the description box. There you can check. These are the steps which I am following. So there are three steps. First step is going to create Docker image using Dockerfile. And this is the command to create Docker image using Dockerfile. And then second step will be to creating container with the help of this Docker image which we have created in step 1. And lastly, we will hit this particular uh, web address in our browser, or we will check that we have successfully containerized the application or not. Okay, so I am follow on the step 1 Docker build. -t for tag, so I am giving the name nginx page 3, and then dot. So I am going to create this Docker image in in this current directory only. So Docker build -t nginx image 3. This is the name which I am providing to the Docker image. And you can see it is building. So 1 by 2, this is the from Docker which I have uh, given from nginx, and then 2 by 2 that copying. So these two steps has been performed and it has been finished. Now if you want to check it, so just run Docker images, and here you can see nginx -image 3 has been created. Next we have to do, let me clear it, we have to create Docker container with the help of this Docker image. So for that, we have to run this Docker image. Docker run -name. So this is the flag to give name to this container. So I am giving name nginx container. And then -d for detached mode or background, then -p port. So on nginx listen on port 8080, then for http 80, and then we have to give the name of image which we are using to create this Docker container. So nginx image 3. So this command will create Docker container. So Docker run -name for this name of the container, then -d for detached mode, p for port, and this is the port, and then the Docker image which we have already created. So this it is showing that you have successfully created the Docker container. So how we can verify by the command? So Docker ps. So you can see here We are getting a container ID image. With this image, we have created this container and created 10 seconds ago. We have just created it. So we have successfully created Docker container. And the last step is that now we have to verify it. So open your browser and HTTP, then provide host IP address. Host IP address we will get from here on which EC2 instance Docker is running. And then colon 8080. So we successfully got our application containerized. So this was the demonstration to containerize our application. If you like the video or content, then please like, share, comment on the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.